Everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes to show you the Canvas interface and introduce myself. My name's Joanne Dinning, and I'll be your instructor for the course. And throughout the course, we're going to be learning a lot about graphic design. We're going to be designing some real-world projects, a poster, a logo, a flyer, and a book cover, and we're going to be learning about the graphic design history movements, Art Nouveau, Constructivism. So we're going to be looking at the history of graphic design. We'll be reviewing some designers, and then we'll be working on some projects. So it's actually a really fun course, and I feel like most students get a lot out of it. So the first thing I want you to do is check out the syllabus. So I have a link here on the home page, or you can go to the left-hand side of the course and the syllabus will always be there for you to review. And if you click on it, you'll see that my office and contact hours are here. It's really best for me if you email me through Canvas, but if you need to reach me through DVC email, it's jdenning@dvc.edu. My office hours will be Monday and Wednesday. My official office hours will be Monday and Wednesday, 11 to 12 online, Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 to 9 a.m. in the art faculty offices, and Friday from 11 to 2 p.m. in ATC 110 office. But because this is an online course, I'm really going to try to make myself available to you as much as possible. So I will be available every day, Monday through Friday, and even on the weekends, I'll be checking my Canvas course just so I know that you're okay and able to navigate the projects. So you're going to be introduced to graphic design as a means of communicating ideas using words and images. So check out the syllabus, make sure that everything makes sense to you. If you scroll down, you'll see that you are required to purchase a sketchbook for the class, and this is where you'll do all of your ideation. You're going to be sketching, thinking about ideas, and really taking time in there to strategize and plan your designs. And then you will be doing some writing. I have 3 main writing assignments in the course. And the first one we're going to start this week. It's going to be our designer research project. You'll be reading. I have the course textbook downloadable as a PDF. I'll show you that when we get to the weekly class assignments. And then the other thing that you can purchase is you can purchase some pens. So if you purchase the graphic design or the art pens, it's really helpful when you get into the process of sketching because they help you control the weight of the line. And you can also purchase drawing pencils. You also probably might want to use a trace pad because for our first assignment anyway, you're going to be using a photograph and some trace paper. So you'll need to either come get trace paper from me or purchase a trace paper pad. You also will probably use it throughout the semester because a lot of times you might be using a photograph as reference, sketching part of it, and then scanning it. Grading is broken down into participation, design projects, weekly reviews, writing projects, and a final quiz. So look at all of this information and just let me know if you have any questions. One thing I do want to stress is that if you turn work in late, you will get a 20% penalty. So anything turned in late automatically gets that penalty, and I don't accept work if it's more than a week late. So just keep on top of all the assignments and email me if you have anything going on so that I know that you will be submitting late, and I can hopefully give you an excused absence or an extension on the project. Okay, so kind of going back to our homepage here, I'm going to click back into the homepage. You can always click this link at the top and go back to the homepage. Every week the homepage will change. And this week, for example, you'll see week 1, 827 to 903. I'm going to go ahead and click on that week. And in here, you'll find everything you need to do for the week. So up here at the top, Chapter 1 in Graphic Design Solutions is our reading. If you click on this, it's a downloadable PDF of Chapter 1 of the textbook. You can also purchase the textbook online, so it's up to you. If you want a book that you can read, go ahead and purchase it. If you just want to read the downloadable PDF files, that's fine as well. And I do I do make sure this is an older version of the graphic design solution, so it's much cheaper for you. You can purchase it on Amazon. Edition 5 is the one I'm asking you to purchase. I think it goes up to like edition 8, but the edition 8 version is really expensive, so purchasing an older version will make sure that it's affordable. And then there's a research handout that I want you to read this week. Then notice there's some videos. Watch all of the videos. These are my design lectures, and it's really important that you get that information. It's exactly what I would be giving you if you were in the in-person class. And then I give you a couple of Illustrator tutorials. And what I'm going to suggest is that you do work in Illustrator. I can help you in person if needed, so we can set up a time for you to meet with me, and I can get you started in Illustrator. And I'm also hoping to get some open lab time with a knowledgeable TA that can help you. So that will be coming as the semester starts. I'll be kind of figuring that out. But I will provide every week or most weeks some Illustrator tutorials. There's also a great resource called lynda.com where you can get a subscription, and it's a whole database of software resources for you. So everything you ever wanted to know about Photoshop or Illustrator or InDesign or any other Adobe software. So if you notice in this page, you're going to have to do a couple of things this week. You're going to introduce yourself on the Introductions Discussion Forum. And when you click on that, you'll see that there's a series of questions I want you to answer. And this just helps me gauge your design experience. If you're taking this class and you haven't had any software experience, that's great for me to know. If you've had a little software experience in high school or in another class, or just have kind of played around with Photoshop on your own, that's also helpful for me to know. And then also some students in this class are actually really advanced in their design skills, and have some students in the past have even been working as professional designers. So it's great for me to know that information as well. And then you're going to have Chapter 1 textbook review questions. This is based on your reading, that downloadable PDF up here. And then you're going to have to do a designer research project this week. So I'm going to click on that to show you what it is. So it's basically a list of designers, and then you're going to pick 2 of these designers to profile. So I would Google a lot of them and just look at their work, find 2 that you find really interesting, and then see which styles are interesting to you, which work moves you. You can go online, Google them, and then you're going to write 2 paragraphs about each designer. So you're going to profile 2 of the designers, writing 2 paragraphs about each one. The first paragraph is going to kind of profile the designer, talk about the designer a little bit, explain who they are, where they come from. And then the second paragraph is what you like specifically about their work, why you chose them, what's interesting to you. And then upload your designer profiles as one file. So it should be one Word document with 4 paragraphs, 2 for each designer. And then you also want to include a couple of reference images. So about 2 to 3 images of each designer's work. So check that out and let me know if you have any questions. And then your second assignment this week is going to be your line drawing. So you're going to be emailed a photograph, and that photograph is going to be a picture of an old face. So it's going to look like this. And you can also download the one I have in the assignment if you want. And then you're going to get a piece of trace paper, and you're going to place it on top of the photograph, and you're going to draw as many of the lines as you can see. Take some time with it. Spend at least a half hour just drawing lines. And then you're going to maybe pull it off the photograph, pull the trace paper off the photograph, and go in and stress a few of the lines. Make them darker, make them thicker, and really give the drawing some emphasis. So you really want to take some time with this. Here's some examples on the assignment you can look at. Do it in black pen if possible. If you want to start out with pencil, drawing all the drawings first and then go over them with black pen, that's fine. But you can just start out with black pen, draw lightly at first, sketch every line you see, then go in and emphasize. So it's a fun project. Once you finish, you can go ahead and scan it and upload it to the assignment. And uploading should be pretty easy. It'll ask you to select a file. You'll go onto your computer hard drive, select the file, and upload it. And make sure you upload it as a JPEG or a PDF, because those are the file types that are recognizable in Canvas. And it's best probably to upload it as a JPEG so it compresses it a little bit and makes it a smaller file. So let me know if you have any questions. So those are our projects this week. You're going to be introducing yourself on the discussion forum. You're going to be writing your designer research project. You're going to be answering your chapter textbook review questions and completing your line drawing. So you have a lot to do. Get started. And then in addition, I want you to watch all the videos, including your video lectures, and do your reading, your chapter 1 in graphic design solutions and your research handout. I'm really excited to start the course and start seeing your work. And I want to be available to you, so just email me if you have any questions.